You know the picture, right? The laptop on the beach, the promise of making money while you sleep. We've all seen it. Today, we're gonna dive deep into that whole world of passive income. It's sold to us as the ultimate dream, the big escape hatch from the daily grind. But here's the real question. How much of that is actually true? Is making money while you sleep a real goal we can all achieve? Or is it, just some super clever marketing pitch to get us to buy stuff? It's time we figured it out. All right, so first, to really get why this idea has such a grip on us, we have to look at the vision being sold. And trust me, it's a very, very carefully crafted picture of freedom that is, well, it's pretty hard to resist. I mean, look at these promises. Earn income 24/7, even when you're not working. The 4-hour work week, total financial freedom, the dream of finally quitting your 9-to-5. And you can do it all with a set-it-and-forget-it system. It's the absolute fantasy of effortless success. And this isn't some tiny niche idea. This is a massive, powerful vision being sold by thousands of online gurus who make it all look so darn simple, so easy. But as you've probably guessed, there's a whole lot more going on beneath the surface. So what is really happening behind the scenes? Let's go ahead and pull back that curtain and talk about the truth, the part that always seems to get left out of those slick, shiny advertisements. The reality of so-called passive income? It's a universe away from the dream. That set-it-and-forget-it system, that actually requires constant marketing and nonstop updates. Overnight success? Sure, if by overnight you mean after years of back-breaking upfront work. And that total freedom? Well, you're usually tied to platforms you don't even control, and guess what? You don't have one boss anymore. You have thousands. They're called customers. And look, when we say massive upfront effort, we are not kidding around. We're talking about, on average, over 1,000 hours of focused work just to get one of these income streams off the ground. To put that in perspective, that's like working a full-time job for 6 solid months, all before you see any real money coming in. So where does all that time even go? Well, it's a whole cycle. First, you've got to build the thing, the book, the course, whatever. Then you have to market it relentlessly. Then you have to build systems to actually sell it. And after the sale, there's customer support, constant maintenance, and you've always got to be iterating and adapting because the market never stands still. This isn't setting and forgetting. It's building and running a very, very active business. Okay, so if true passive income is basically a myth, then what are we supposed to do? What's the alternative? The answer isn't to just give up on the dream of freedom. The answer is to change our words and, more importantly, our entire mindset. We need to redefine the goal. Let's talk about a much better, much more accurate term, leveraged income. Now, the goal here is not to do zero work. The goal is to decouple your effort from the results. You build something amazing, an asset like a course or software, you build it once, and then that single thing can serve thousands and thousands of people without you having to do that initial work over and over again. I love this quote because it just nails the idea perfectly. The goal isn't to stop working. The goal is to build something that doesn't stop working when you do. It's all about creating assets that generate value for other people, and because of that, generate income for you, totally independent of you being there every single hour. Okay, so with this brand new framework of leveraged income, we can finally start to map out a realistic path to the kind of freedom and flexibility that so many of us are actually looking for. So here's what that looks like in the real world. When you really compare the different ways to make money, the key difference just pops right out. A normal job or freelancing, that's a direct trade, your time for money. If you don't work, you don't earn, simple as that. A leveraged business is totally different. It's a system for money model. And the upfront work is way, way higher, but the system you build can work for you, giving it almost unlimited potential to scale up. So where should you actually be putting your energy? Forget about chasing this ghost of passivity. Instead, focus on the real work, creating products that are genuinely valuable. Build automated systems for your sales and delivery. Grow an audience that knows, likes, and trusts you. And whenever you can, own your own platform. These, right here, are the real pillars of a sustainable leveraged business. And this all brings us to one final, really crucial shift in thinking. Let's just stop obsessing over the question, how can I work less? It's a wrong question. What if instead we totally reframed our ambition and asked this, how can the work I do today create more and more value for more and more people long into the future? Now that is a goal truly worth building your life around.